if you've seen some of my other videos, you know I'm a huge fan of the Roku products and the Roku streaming system. But today, we're going to look at the various Roku streamers and help decide which one is right for you. So let's get into it. So the first two products we're going to look at are the higher end Rokus, the top of the line Roku Ultra, and the second in line the Roku Ultra LT. The Ultra retails for about $99 normally, and the Ultra LT about $70. I am putting links from Amazon below, so check the prices. They do discount them occasionally. These two feature quad-core processors and 2 gig of RAM. This is important because when you click on things like your apps, let's say Netflix, should load pretty quickly with both of these items. Also, they both have an Ethernet connection, which I feel is kind of an important feature that the other Rokus don't have, and I'm going to talk about that a little more in a minute. So now we're going to look at the rear input panels of the two Rokus, the Ultra on the top, the LT on the bottom. Here you're going to see a couple of the advantages of the Roku Ultra. On the far left, there's a button that you can press if you lose your remote, and it'll cause the remote to beep, which will hopefully allow you to find your remote. Also, the next input, a USB port, is so you can play music or show pictures through a USB drive. That is not available on the Ultra LT. They both have the HDMI that'll go directly to your TV, and also importantly, they both have Ethernet ports. Now, if your TV is close enough to your router that you can plug a Ethernet cord from your router to the Roku, this is going to give you the absolute best internet connection. It's going to be stable and always on, and could even be slightly quicker, less likely to drop out than a Wi-Fi connection. Most home theater experts would recommend a direct Ethernet connection TV or streaming box, if at all possible. The Roku LT does have a micro SD port. It's barely visible, but it's underneath the HDMI. So if you did want to show pictures or music through that, you could use that. So now we're going to compare the remotes to these two streaming boxes. So looking at the remote for the Ultra LT, you got your power button on top. On the left side there's a headphone jack, which is a nice feature. If you're listening to music videos or listening late at night, that could be really helpful. Right in the center of the remote is a microphone button that is for voice search, which is a very good feature. Next to that is a star button, which helps you organize your content. I'm going to do a little show on how you do that at the very end of this video. And then down below are pre-programmed buttons that go directly to certain streaming services. The Roku Ultra has virtually the same remote, but it does have a couple other features. One, program buttons. There are 2 buttons that you can program your own favorite streaming services into, if you'd like. And then another feature of the Roku Ultra remote is that it has a lithium-ion rechargeable battery, whereas the Ultra LT remote just uses your standard 2 AA batteries. So in summary, both of these high-end Rokus have quad-core processor, 2 gig of RAM, Ethernet, and high-end Wi-Fi, and they will both do a really good job of running the Roku operating system and streaming all your favorite channels. So when it comes down to it, which one is the better deal? Well, I would probably lean a little bit toward the Roku LT. However, if the differences in the Roku Ultra are important to you, it's not a big step up, about 20 to 30 bucks to get the Roku Ultra. And once again, the 3 main differences are 2 in the remote. You have the 2 programmable items in the remote, so you can program that to go directly to any of your streaming services. You also have the rechargeable battery in the remote versus putting in AA's whenever they run out. And then finally, on the Roku Ultra, you also have a little button that if you lose your remote, you can press it and it will beep and hopefully help you find the remote. And that can be quite aggravating, so that could be an important feature to some people. Probably even to me if I lose my remote. So, but I'd probably lean a little toward the LT, but either way, you're going to be really happy with the quality and the way these two items stream. Okay, in the interest of this video not going on too long, I'm going to do a separate video where I compare the different Roku streaming sticks. So keep an eye out for that. But as I promised, I do want to show you one little tip that'll help you organize your Roku operating system, and it'll help you clean up your icons and put your icons where you want them on your Roku box. This remote has, and all the remotes have, a little star button. And that button allows you to move your icons around and or delete them. So I'm going to show you how to do that on my Roku right now. Okay, so here I am on the home screen of my Roku on my plasma TV. And I've got it set up the way I want it. But let me show you how to do it. As you come over here, let's say Pandora. I can't remember the last time I listened to Pandora. So I click the star button that I just showed you in the last part of the video. And this menu comes up. So ratings, I don't know why you would do that. Move channel. Now this is a good thing. If you do watch Pandora a lot and you want it right at the top, you can just move it up. Or if you want to bring it down but you don't want to get rid of it, you simply move it by touching the arrow buttons on your remote. Hit the star key again. Another option, you can remove the channel altogether just by clicking this, but I'm not going to do it right now. Or if you don't want to do anything, you can close the icon. So the star button is very nice for moving your channels around and getting them set up. Another real basic thing I'm going to show you as long as I'm on here, which you may already know, but if you don't have all the channels you want, or you want to maybe add some other channels, you go down your menu till you get to this thing that says streaming channels and click on that. And here it's going to show you the featured channels. So any of these that you want, you can add to your system. New channels, recommended channels, channels that feature free movies and TV, which is kind of nice. And then if there's a certain channel you're looking for, you can search it out with the search buttons here. So just a couple basic tips for getting your Roku set up the way you want it. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hope you found the video helpful. Please take a second to like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Also have links below for all the products from Amazon, so shop there. Also appreciate that. Have a great day.